Hello everyone. Welcome to today's episode of the Learning Podcast. I'm your host SHAH, and if you have not done yet, so hit that follow button so you never miss another episode of the Learning Podcast. Today we are going to be talking about how to overcome the fear of death. The day you are born and the day you are going to die are already decided. But most of the people are not able to face that they are going to die. They are being tangled in their own thoughts and are projecting possibilities of their death. Like if I go to walk, I may die with an accident. If I do that, I may die, and by the fear of death, they are not able to live their life fully. They are being scared of that fear. This is which anyone can go through. Even I have been in it, and today we are going to overcome the fear of death. As per my experience, in the first 10 days of COVID-19 lockdown, it went super cool and happy for me. But at the 11th or the 12th day, I was thinking something and scrolling Instagram as I was bored. Then I got this question: what if I die? What will happen to my parents? I want to stay with them. I love them and I don't want to die. And the more I gave this thought of dying attention, it got bigger and bigger. And now I was totally in fear of death. After 2 days, when I was going mad, I shared these things with my parents. And they cured me in very simply and effectively. Now I'll share you the cure which my parents used to help me, because there are many people who are facing the same fear. So let's begin. First of all, how did fear of death came in your mind? It came in your mind as a thought, and you can't control which thought should come into your mind and which shouldn't. All type of thoughts come to your mind, but if a negative thought comes to your mind, you can use this pause, stop and swap method, which I told you in episode 3, how to overcome negativity. Yeah. You can also use that method for all type of bad thoughts. And as I told you in episode 3, the more attention you give to a thought, the more bigger it gets and converts itself into a thinking. In the same way, the thought can be negative or positive. So you have to give attention to the positive thought and snatch the attention from the negative thought. Secondly, they were not giving me attention whenever I talked about death. In that way, I was pushing the attention to somewhere else. So, first of all, if the fear of death of thought comes to your mind, you can use this pause, stop and swap method, and you can cut off the attention from the negative thought. And secondly, if you have no one to divert you, you can divert yourself by something, doing something else, playing video games, or I say studying. Studying or reading will be a more effectively way. Or you can listen this podcast or any podcast. I have one more thing to share with you, which my parents told me when I was in that situation that changed me. They told me that you love your life, you love us, right? I said, absolutely, yes. They told me that it's fixed that when you are going to die and when I am going to die. Whatever you do, you can't change it. So now you decide that you want to live your life happily till the death arrives, or you want to stay in the fear of death and waste your beautiful life till the death arrives. What if you concentrate on doing something good which would make us proud of you, for which the world would remember you for good? These things totally changed my life, and I'm sure it will change yours too. And you can ask this question, the same question which my parents told me. You ask the same question to yourself, and this will absolutely change you. And remember, your life is like a book. You don't know the pages of that book, but you know that you are at the first page and you will be on that last page. So you don't have to fear that the last page will come and disturb your journey through the last page. You can decorate, experience the best life experiences you can ever have till the last page comes, right? And now, whenever I think of that, I don't feel heavy, I feel light because I've accepted it. And it's a simple thing to accept. And how much you try to be safe from death, you can't defeat it because your death is already fixed and you don't have to waste your life being safe of it. You have to live your life happily and help others. So that's all for today. So let's end today's episode of the Learning Podcast with a positive statement. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of an unlived life. You don't have to live forever. You just have to live. Just go in deep of this quote. This quote tells many things. So I'll see you in the next episode. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe my YouTube channel. Links and description. So I hope this helps. So stay learning with the Learning Podcast and stay smiling with Naman Shah. Love you all.